the day that the Lord and we are making. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Welcome to the Unity Center of New York City's live stream service.
Broadcasting live from the heart of New York City, featuring new musical guests every week, with a message and meditation from Reverend Justin Epstein, your weekly destination for a wholesome message and meditation. Welcome to the Unity Center of New York City.
Hello and welcome. I'm Justin Epstein, the senior minister and author of the top-selling book, Super You. We're glad you're joining us for today's live stream service. And thank you to Robin Hackett. She was with us last Sunday and she's with us again today. and ready to be a revolution, a change agent? I am. We're going to talk about some change today, some inner change. We're going to be talking about being the love that you want in your life. So I hope you'll stick with us and learn what that's about. We're going deep. We're going deep this morning, so hope you'll stick around for that. Also, we have back with us Jami Lula. So he'll be singing with us in a little while, actually leading us into the next song. I want to remind you, feel free to, and please do, comment. Hey, a lot of you were commenting last week. We love that. It's great to connect with you online. And also, the more we interact with each other and comment, the more the search engines or algorithms or whatever they're called boost us and get our message out there so that we can reach more people. So thanks for your comments, and feel free. Things you like, whatever you want to say down there. All right? They're welcome. So let's get some singing in now. Jami Lula is going to lead us in Holy Human Union. Let's say that 3 times. Holy Human Union. That's a tongue twister a little bit. So here we go. Let's sing.
Oh Lord, I'm grateful. I am so thankful. I feel a blessing, divine caressing. I am so grateful, so very thankful. My soul's addressing the prayers I'm dancing. When I wake up, I pray, how can I serve today? I surrender all confusion. I live in humanhood, no one's misunderstood. We are all a holy union. We are one holy human. We are one holy union. We are one holy human union. We are one holy human. We are one holy union. We are one holy human union. Oh, I am so grateful, so very thankful. I feel a blessing, divine caressing. I am so grateful, so very thankful. My soul's addressing the prayers I'm dancing. When I wake up, I pray, how can I serve today? I surrender all confusion. I live in humanhood, no one's misunderstood. We are all a holy union. We are one holy human. We are one holy union. We are one holy human union. No, we are one holy human. We are one holy union. We are one holy human union. We are one holy human. We are one holy union. We are one holy human union. We are one holy human. We are one holy union. We are one holy human union.
We are live from the Unity Center of New York City on 58th Street. I'm Flo, and I'm very happy to be here with you today. I hope you're having an amazing day. If you're watching us right now, you're most likely using a platform to stream this, and I do want to emphasize that we have a lot of different content on Facebook. We have videos of our message, our service. We also have guided meditation videos guided by Minister Justin Epstein himself, and a lot of different inspirational content on there, so feel free to check them out. You can also visit our YouTube page where you can subscribe, check out similar content and different videos on YouTube. And I do want to emphasize, if you cannot watch these videos live, that's okay. They will remain there and you can watch them whenever is a convenient time for you. You can also find more information about the Unity Center and stay up to date with all of the different changes that are happening here on our website. That is unitycenternyc.com. And if you check us out there, you can subscribe to our weekly newsletter and donate securely. Shortly, we will be hearing from Minister Justin Epstein, and he will be talking about today's message, which is being the love that you want. But right before that, right now, it is time for our prosperity celebration with Justin Epstein.
Thank you, Flo. I wanted to add also to the community highlights that next week, after the service, we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be available to hang out with you online. If you want to ask questions or chat a little bit online. So next week after the service, I will be online with you. You can put stuff in the chat and we'll have a conversation that way. So it's something new that we're doing to be able to interact more with you until that time comes when we're together again in person. And so I hope you'll join us next Sunday. Right after the service, it'll be live, and we'll interact with each other online. All right, let's take a moment now for our prosperity celebration. We acknowledge God as the source of all our good. No matter where our good comes from, whether it's dividends or investments or a 9-to-5 job, whatever it might be, we acknowledge that God is the source flowing through the different channels. And the more, as Charles Fillmore used to talk about, the more we rely on Spirit, on God as our source, the greater supply, the more in tune we are with that supply. So during this time, we like to acknowledge God as the source. And it's also an opportunity for you to support Unity Center and the work that we're doing to help bring inspiration and encouragement to so many people. So not only is it a chance to give, but it's also an opportunity to spiritualize and understand who our source really is. So I'd like you to just take a moment now, and as you think of the gift that you'd like to give, that we give this gift with love. So let's join together in affirming that divine love flowing through me blesses and increases all that I give and all that I receive. And so it is. Amen. In a moment, we're going to lead into a guided meditation. A guided meditation is a time to quiet the mind, open the heart, tune in to that presence of God, the presence of Spirit that's at the center of our being, to feel our connection with the universe, Spirit that's everywhere present, including in you and in me. And the more we connect with that presence, the more often we do, we have an infinite source of strength that's inside of us, an infinite source of comfort that's inside of us, as long as we tune into it. I know in my own life, that presence, connecting daily and regularly and relying on that presence, has helped me through a lot of challenges in my life. It wasn't that long ago when I was a minister here at Unity Center in New York City, and both of my parents were in nursing homes in Norfolk, Virginia. One couldn't walk, my stepfather. My mother had bone cancer, and I was overseeing all of their care. calling doctors all the time, check up on how they're talking to them, talking to doctors, talking to nursing home staff, and going and driving out there and being a minister here in New York City. And I can just say that that presence, that activity, gave me the strength, helped me to stay poised and peaceful and to know what to do in those situations. And even though they were very difficult situations, I didn't suffer a lot from it because of this presence that I knew was with me and working through me, you know? So many people who are caretakers often have trouble physically after they take care of people. Now, I wasn't a live-in situation, but it was still a lot. And I credit this presence helping me do all of that in a sense of poise and peace. And the same can happen for you as you rely on that presence and activity of spirit within you. So let's get ready to connect with that source, and we'll lead into it with a song from Robin Hackett, who will lead us in Spirit and I Are One.
Spirit and I are one. Spirit and I are one. Spirit and I are one. Spirit and I are one. Holy, 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 Spirit and I are one. 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 Holy, 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 Spirit and I are one. 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 Oh, holy, 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 oh, holy, 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 holy,
I invite you to get still now for this guided meditation. Let's find a comfortable chair or on your couch, and let's sit as upright as is comfortable for our body so that we can stay alert and awake. We want to meditate with energy. And so let's take a nice, long, cleansing, deep breath and exhale. And just let your body relax. Let your body relax. And we scan the body now from the feet to the top of the head and send the message to every muscle. Relax and let go. Become aware of your feet and just feel that as you run your awareness through your feet and your ankles and your calves, that you can feel your body relaxing and letting go. Relaxing your thighs, becoming aware of the pelvic area, the buttocks. Relax, relax. Allow your abdomen and stomach to let go and to relax. Relax your arms and your shoulders and your hands. Relax your back, upper, middle, lower. Relax the muscles in your chest. And bring your awareness now to the neck. Relaxing the front, the back, the sides. Relax and let go. Move your awareness into your jaw, relaxing the jaw, the cheeks, the eyes, the ears, the nose, the lips, the tongue, the forehead, the scalp. Letting go, letting go, letting go. And scanning your body and seeing, is there still some place that's still a little tense? You might want to just gently tighten and release. Let go. Good. Genesis says, in the beginning, God. In the beginning, God. And later in the Bible, in the New Testament, it says God is love. So in the beginning, love. And then it goes on to talk about how Spirit created everything and created man and woman in Spirit's image and likeness. So that means that you and I are created in the image of love. That's our true nature, our true essence. Even if we don't feel that way, even when we don't feel that way, it doesn't change the truth. Someone said you don't vote the truth into existence. It just is what it is. So you and I are beings of love. And during this time of meditation, as we relax and let go of tension, and become calmer and quiet, we start to tune in to that presence at the center of our being. We start to tune in to that divine flow and activity of love, as well as all that Spirit is, all the good that God is, flowing in and through and as us. So know within yourself, I am an expression of God's love. That who I am as a spiritual being, I am love. I am love. That's my true nature, my true essence. And I invite you to take that idea, take those thoughts into the silence within your being and know I am love. Or if you want to put it another way, you can. But hold the idea in your mind. We're concentrating the mind now on the idea. And then listen, wait in the stillness. And open and receptive to experiencing the reality of that idea. And then bring your mind back to the idea again and wait. So let's go into the stillness now, knowing I am love. And imagine now at the center of your being a little point of light, and that light represents love within you. If you want to give it a certain color, that might represent love to you. See it filling your whole being and your whole body. Feel it radiating forth from within you. And imagine and sense that it's healing, renewing, restoring the organs, the cells of your body to harmony, to perfection, rejuvenating your mind and your body. Feel that that light is casting out all manner of pain, suffering, darkness. See the light shining in every part of your consciousness. You are the light of the world. The master psychologist Jesus said, "Let your light shine." And from this awareness of light, we behold the Christ, the divinity, the God within our friends and family. Perhaps you'd like to see them filled with the light of love, knowing and trusting that that light is healing them and providing whatever is needed for them. See them enfolded in that light, filled with that light. And we include all those whose names have been submitted to Unity for prayer. And we trust that activity of Spirit working in each of their lives. And we include every person on the planet. Every person and the planet Earth itself, and all the animals, all of life. For Spirit is in every place, at every point. There's no spot where God is not, the Sunday school kid said. No spot. Spirit is everywhere present. Love is everywhere present. And we know and trust through this awareness that right now, our consciousness of that truth is having an impact. We are change agents through this time of prayer, helping to support global spiritual awakening and enlightenment within every person on the planet. And now let us bring our attention back to the room where we are. Become aware of your body, moving fingers, moving hands, moving toes, feeling the chair beneath you, feet on the floor. And we trust that this time in stillness will unfold in our life. We trust the activity of God working through us now and through our life. For we have just taken time through our willingness and receptivity to let God be God in us. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So let us move forth in faith and trust through this time as we move forward into our life. And so it is. Amen.
Love is my choice. Love is my decision. I wish you peace. I wish you joy. I wish you love, 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 love. I wish you faith in yourself to reveal all that you've come here to be. Love is my choice. Love is my decision. Love is my voice. Love is my religion. Love is my religion. I wish you strength. I wish you courage, wish you love, 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 love. I wish you purpose to create all your dreams and co-conspire with the light of your life. Love is my choice. Love is my decision. Love is my voice. Love is my religion. Love is my religion. Oh, 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 oh. Your answers to eternity are always deep inside you. That freedom of expression is yours to choose right now. Love is my choice. Love is my decision. Oh, love is my voice. Love is my religion. Oh, love is my choice. Love is my decision. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love is my voice. Love is my religion. Love is my religion. Oh, love is my religion. Love is, love is my religion. Love is, yeah, yeah, yeah. Love is my religion. Love is, oh, love is, oh, love
You might remember that song, What the World Needs Now is Love, Sweet Love. I like that song. And I'm going to say that everybody wants to feel love, that's for sure. And love is necessary. But does the world need love? Do people need love? No, I think the need is to become aware of the love that's always present. It's always within us. You see, need is, if you look at what need is, somebody says, I need love. I need somebody to love me. I need to feel loved. What is that? Well, it means that there's something missing. It means that I don't have love. It means that there's a lack. That's what need means. It means there's a lack inside of me. I don't have love, so I need it. Something's not quite right inside, you know? So what do? Usually is then we start looking for love. We start trying to find somebody who can love us, right? And today's message is to put out there that we have a choice. We can go one of two ways. We can try to get love from outside, or there's another choice. We can look within to find that love. See? Now and that's a very unusual message, isn't it? You're not going to hear this anywhere else. Not too many other places, really, unless you're looking at spiritual places, that most people are conditioned to think that love is outside, that we've got to get someone to love us in order to feel loved. And I'm here to say, no, that's not the highest truth, that love is always inside of us. Whenever you feel love, you feel it where? You feel it inside of yourself. That's where you feel it. Why? Because that's where it's located. The Bible says, as we said in the meditation today, in the beginning God, and then in the New Testament you see God is love. So in the beginning, love created man and women, male and female, in God's image, which is love. So you and I are created in the image of love. This love is everywhere present. Charles Fillmore said, love is the glue that holds everything together. It's in all things, including in you and in me. That's where it is. And if we're not feeling it, if we feel a lack of it, if we think I need love, and so I got to go out and find it, why does that happen? Because in some way we're blocking it. And that very idea that I need somebody to love me blocks it, because now we're looking out there. We're looking out there for the love. And that's what a lot of people are doing. They're looking outside, looking for love in all the wrong places, right? Looking for love in too many faces. Because here's what happens. The love is inside of us, and the late Eric Butterworth used to make, I remember just first learning that many, many years ago. He said, people don't give us love. Love is not an object that is given to us. Like, I have love and I give it to you. No, that's not love. Love is an energy. Love is inside of us. And people don't give us love. People provide an environment in which we feel safe enough to let our walls down to feel the love that is always inside of us. See? As Michael Singer says, we don't love people. We experience the love that is always within us. The same idea. The same idea that we like how we feel when we're around a certain person, say, right? It's not because we love them. It's because of what awakens inside of us when we're around that person. That's what we love, isn't it? The same is true for a song. Oh, I love that song. What do you love? That song triggers something that's always within you. You're feeling it inside yourself. Same could be said about looking at artwork. Same could be said about a movie, many different areas. Something in nature, a flower, an animal. Oh, I love giraffes, whatever it might be. Well, that love is always there inside of us, you see. And we're always experiencing self-love, the love that's there. And we block our experience of that love when we set up conditions. You know what I mean? Set up conditions on how we have to get that love. That if somebody out there who is a certain way, has certain, maybe looks a certain way, I think there was a song, 6'2", eyes are blue, coochie, 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 coo, They got to look a certain way, and then when we see that person, when we find that person, what happens? We start to get excited. When someone matches our conditions in our mind of what we need in a person who's going to give us love, who's going to make us feel loved, when we start to see that match, what happens? We start to get excited. And because what's happening? they're matching our conditions. It's not because there's some secret chemical emanating from them or from us, or that they're the soulmate we've been looking for. I mean, they might be, who knows, but I doubt it. It's more of they're matching our conditions. They're meeting our conditions. And we start to get excited. We say, oh, you wouldn't believe the chemistry there is some kind of chemistry, and it has to do with the fact that they're meeting our conditions of what we like. We hear, oh, well, she's your type, right? You got a type. And then when you're around that type, ooh, sparks fly. Yeah, that's how we limit this love inside of us, because we put some conditions on it. And then what happens? What happens if they say the wrong thing? Right? What happens if they do something that we don't like or the person doesn't like? Then all of a sudden, where did the love go? Where did the love go now? How come we were feeling it 1 minute and now we don't feel it? We're upset, we're angry, we're hurt. What happened to that love? Well, that's the thing. See, that's the conditional love. Thinking that somebody needs to be a certain way in order for me to feel loved. That's what happens when we are living out of need. I need someone to be a certain way so that I can feel loved. Now that's, when we're coming from that place, when a person's coming from a place of need and needing someone to be the way I need them to be for me to feel loved, that can get pretty manipulative and controlling, can it? Because what happens when that person's not being the person we want them to be so that we feel loved? Then we can not be so nice sometimes. People can not be so nice sometimes. It's amazing how quickly that I'm in love can shift, isn't it? You can feel, with harmony and chemistry and love and all that, and then you say one wrong word or one wrong phrase, and all heck can blow up. Can it? Can it not? And then where did the love go? See? And the other thing that can happen when we're coming from this place of need, I need love, it's out there, somebody's got it. Now we've got to be clever and attract those people, look a certain way, talk a certain way to attract that person, and they're attracted to us. It's a lot of work, for one thing, isn't it? It's a lot of work. And then what happens if you're not, there can be some deception in all that too, right? Haven't we maybe said it or heard it? Well, you're not the person I thought you were. What happened to you? You're not the person I married. Yeah, right? Because there's a parade people can put on to attract that person that they think they need to feel loved. And man, that's a lot of work. And let's face it, that doesn't really work, does it? Doesn't work. Because there's no stability, there's no foundation. But you know what there is? There's addiction. That's what it is, because we start off with, I want to feel love. I want to feel love. And then that love becomes somebody out there is going to make me feel love. So now it becomes about that person. That's called addiction. I need her. I need him to be in my life, so then I'll feel love. See, that's how the addiction starts. Now, we're free to live that way. We can continue to live that way until we finally experience enough pain and suffering to go, man, there's got to be a better way. And because you're watching this and because you're in tune with this stuff, I know you're interested in another way. Another way. Not a place of need. Need is lack. It means I don't have what I need and I got to get it out there somewhere. And that sure isn't a great place to be. Because if you feel like this person is in charge of me feeling love, what if they leave me? What if they're not happy with me? Then what? I'm without love? I don't want to be in that place. Do you? No. So let's choose a different route. We can. The other route is, instead of trying to get somebody to love us and to give us love from the outside, recognize love is always something we feel within us. All love is self-love. It's the love of God being and expressing in and as us. And when we're around another person who there's a harmony or chemistry, what's happening? Not chemistry, a harmony, a empathy. What happens? We allow the love that's inside of us to express. That's what happens. We don't have to wait for a person to do that. We don't have to wait for someone who matches our conditions in order to feel and express love. That's our true nature. See? So we can spend a lot of time running around trying to get love, trying to attract love, or we can go directly to the source inside of ourselves. Now, that doesn't mean that we're going to go and live in a cave. That doesn't mean we're never going to leave the house or meet other people or see other people or interact. It's not antisocial. We're not talking about that. Because when you are in tune with love inside of yourself, now you become a positive force in other people's lives. It's when people are motivated by need, I need somebody to love me, that's when they become manipulative and controlling. That's when it becomes self-centered and selfish. I want you to be a certain way. I want you to kiss me this way. I want you to talk to me this way. I want you to, act this way so that I can feel loved. That's called control. That's called manipulation. Let me run to the closest door. You know what I mean? That gets tiring, man. That gets old, man. Oh, or people, who, but I love you so much, I can't live without you. Oh my God, Barry Manilow, I can't smile without you. I can't laugh and I can't sing. You hear that, right? Can't sing. That is sick. Good song, but unhealthy. I can't smile without you. Oh my goodness. Don't want to be in that situation. No, thank you. Let's go the other route, which is let me experience the love that's inside of me. And then when I'm full from this love that's flowing through me, now I don't need anything from you. I don't need people to be a certain way in order for me to feel love. Now life is about, let me help life be better for you. Let me help life be better in general. Let me be a positive force. I'm not out here trying to manipulate you and control you and make you be a certain way, but rather I'm here to share with you. I'm here to share. We're here, you're here to share the love that's in you. I'm in here to share the love that's inside of me. And let's support one another. See? It's not, I need you to feel love. No, thank you. Rather not do it that way. So love is inside of us, and it's the conditions that we put on life that prevent us from experiencing that love. Singer uses a great analogy. I've heard him talk about if a person feels like they have food in front of them in their house, but they can't eat, they have to have a special person give the food to them. Can you imagine? I can't eat this food. I got to have this 6'2" or whatever person who is just right for me feed me the food. Otherwise, I can't eat it. All right? It's a crazy idea, right? But that's what we're doing. We're saying, I need a certain person to be a certain way in order for me to fill myself with love. in order for me to be satisfied. I need that. When it's inside of us all the time. The person's got food right in front of them. Just eat the darn food, will you? You don't need some special person to give you the food. It's in front of you. Just eat it. Oh, but I can't do that. I've got to have a certain person to give me the food. No, you don't. Just eat it. That's the same thing. The love is within us. The love is available. There's a wellspring inside of us. The Hindus call God Satchidananda, conscious eternal bliss. It's all from the same source, right? When you experience a beautiful sunrise or sunset, or you hear a wonderful song, or you're in a deep prayer and meditation and you feel uplifted, what's happening? You're experiencing that presence that's inside of you. Whatever that is outside that sort of stimulates it or triggers it doesn't make it come inside of you. It's always inside of us. And so we want to let go of the limitations that I've got to have things be a certain way in order for me to feel love. No, you don't. Just like that person, I got to have someone feed me the food. No, you don't. Go to it directly. Experience it directly. Now that's what I'm all about. That's how I want to live my life. Is I want to live in this love and joy and passion and happiness at all times. I want to be in that energy flow at all times. That's what the saints and sages have told us is possible for us. That you can be in the middle of the desert and feel as much love as you could ever feel. I want to be in that love just overflowing all the time. And joy. Now, how do we do that? Well, we let go of our conditions. We let go of the things that are blocking it. We let it go. And we do that by recognizing that the person that you are, that's in there, is a spiritual being, that you are consciousness. You see? And the conditions that we put on love and on life, those are created by our minds. And you are not your mind. You're not your mind, you're not your emotions, you're not your body. You are the one that is inside, looking through those eyes. You're the one that observes the mind. You're the one that observes the emotions. You're not your mind. And it's the mind that's creating all these conditions. And we're agreeing with those conditions. And what we're saying is, no, you got a choice. You don't have to agree with those conditions. You don't have to hold those conditions. You can say, look, love is inside of me. I'm going to experience and be love. I'm going to let God be love through and as me. I'm going to be the love that I want. And then I'm going to experience that love flowing through and as me. And I'm going to radiate that love. And hey, you might attract people in you. Well, you will, most definitely. When you're being love, you're gonna attract people. You're gonna meet people. You're gonna experience love around you too. I love that movie, Love Actually. Love is all around us. When you're coming from that, expressing from that place of love, when you're being love, what? You start to see love around you, don't you? You start to see it in people. It doesn't have to be a significant other. It can be. It's wonderful to have someone that you can hang out with and hug and share your life with. It's nice. It's nice. But let me tell you, without knowing your source of love, it doesn't work too well. It really doesn't. Look at the divorce rate. Those people liked each other in the beginning, didn't they? They were attracted to each other in the beginning. What happened? But when you know and you're focused on being love, now it's not about getting something from the person. It's not about making them be a certain way. It's about you being love and sharing that with the other person. And that's the difference. And the cool part is you don't need another person to feel loved. You don't need another person. There's that word need again. You don't need someone in order to experience and express love. So recognize that you are consciousness, and that consciousness is love. That consciousness is, you're not that mind that creates the conditions. You're not that mind that has a conversation going on all the time. You are spirit. And as a spirit, as spiritual being, as consciousness, that of you that's looking through these eyes, in fact, you might want to go to a mirror, look in the mirror, and look into your pupils and notice who is the one looking. You know, the tendency is to look at your body and go, oh, look at my body. Look, oh, I'm getting a wrinkle. Oh, look, a gray hair. Oh no, I'm getting thin or getting overweight or whatever it could be. You know, focusing on the body. That's not you. You're not your body. You're consciousness. You're not the mind that's judgmental and critical. That's the personal mind. That's not you. You are the spirit living in that body. You're the one looking through those eyes. The you that's in there is whole. The you that's in there is complete. The you that's in there is an expression of being, an expression of love. And the more we're able to keep that consciousness and that awareness, then when the mind starts its judgmental talking and its criticisms and its worries and its fears, if you can stay in that awareness that I am okay inside of here, I'm okay, I'm fine in here, I am pure consciousness, I am wholeness, I am love, I am joy, I am being me, I am God being God as me. When you hold that consciousness and you can observe your mind and observe the emotions, that's how you start to free up the blocks. Start to free up the blockages to the flow of love. That's how all that stuff that's stuck in there that needs to be healed, that's how it happens. By you watching it, observing it, not getting caught up in it, not letting yourself get carried away in what the mind constantly is saying and doing and talking and judging and criticizing. You are watching. And now that mind that can be so judgmental and critical can start to become quiet because you're now not listening to it. You're not listening to it and all its criticisms and judgments. That's how we start to tune into that flow of love. That's one of the ways. And the other way is to recognize, the more you do that, the quieter your mind's going to be and the more you're going to feel that flow. And then recognizing that love is all around you. Like that great movie, Love Actually. Love is all around us. It's all around us. I have a friend who told me that for years she was looking for somebody, that right partner, to where she would feel love. And because of that, she was not recognizing the love that was all around her. That there was a lot of love around her, friendships. There was that inner intimacy with friendships, with sharing thoughts and feelings and hopes and dreams and hurts, that was in her life already. That there was the love of just seeing people out on the streets and you know, strangers, so-called strangers, interacting with people in stores or shops or wherever, that there was a loving exchange there. There was the love of her pet and having that little being there, a source of love. You see, I remember reading Louise Hay many years ago. She had people would write her letters. She wrote the book about healing. Healing, you can heal your life. And she said she got a letter and read the letter, and it was like, I want to meet somebody who will love me and be a partner in my life. My life is devoid of love. And Louise Hay wrote back, I think she was in her 50s or 60s, and she said, you know, I would love to have someone in my life too, but I'm living my life I'm loving life. I'm loving people. My life is filled with love because I'm loving. And I think that's a tremendous place to be. You know what they say? What's that old saying? That when you're not looking for that person, they show up. It's been my experience. There's many times where I've just been completely happy in my life, just happy being single, and then I meet somebody. Not always a lifelong relationship, but it's when I'm happy in myself. And I find that very helpful to remind myself of that periodically. Hey, I was happy before this relationship. And love is inside of me. It's all around me. And the same is true for you. So we have a choice. We can do what a lot of the world's doing, and that is, I need love. I need love. And we can feel empty and lack and feel like we got to find somebody and attract that person and all the stuff that goes into that whole thing, and then get addicted to that person, because after all, if they leave, there goes my love. We can do that, or we can go right to the source of where we feel love, and that's within our own being, where we can start to unblock that flow by knowing I am consciousness and not buying into the mind and the emotions, being the observer. And so the mind can get quiet and we can feel more of that flow of love. We can start to see love around us, appreciate the love that's already in our lives, not put conditions on what it takes for us to feel love. Just know that you can go directly to the source and be and experience the love that's always there. Why? Because Spirit is always there. God is always there. And God is the glue, the love that holds everything together. So let's get still for a moment. And we just take this time and recognize that I am a spiritual being. And I am an expression of this presence and activity of God, this love, that in love I live and move and have my being. In other words, I am always in love. I'm always in love. I live in love, and love lives in me. And I can experience and express more and more of that as I grow, as I heal, as I let go of conditions on the love and go directly to the source. And we thank you, Father and Mother God, for your presence of love. Thank you for guiding us and helping us to unblock the blockages, helping us to know and to feel the love that we are. I am in love, and guess what? We are all in love together. I am in love, and we're all in love together. We're in love with Spirit. We're in love with all people. We live and move and have our being in that love. And as Jesus said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And so it is. Amen. Thank you for joining us today at the Unity Center of New York City for our live stream service. I would invite you to now join me in knowing the prayer for protection before we head out. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. I'm Justin Epstein, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.